my first live. We are April 7th, Sunday, April 7th at 2:24, was it? No, 1:11. I don't know where I got 2:24 from. But um hold on. No, don't put that on. No. Okay. Um so what is radical acceptance? I mean, that term is from, was it the Maya Angelou, or the when you go to Alcoholics Anonymous, I think they, is that Maya Angelou? God give me the strength to blah blah blah. Let me look it up. Like to accept the things I can control, no, I cannot control, and to deal with let me see. God, please give me strength. Okay, here, wait. It has at least the full. Here, God, please give me the strength to accept things that I cannot change. Serenity prayer, they call it. That's what they call it. Everyone does those AA or Narcotics Anonymous or any of those 12-step programs. Let me see. Wikipedia. Why is this not working? Because it went in another page. Uh, oh, it's written on, I guess when people, they carry this coin. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. There we go. So, past few lives, I've been mentioning my blood pressure, and I've been off caffeine for a week. I'm able to lower my blood pressure when I'm at the machine at the pharmacy. The systolic lowers. My diastolic, it lowers a few. Um, it went under 90 once, um, but I'm resting like 2 minutes now. Well, I put my phone timer on, and then the time it takes me to take my clothes, my everything off, and sit down and breathe. You know, 2 minutes, but it's not 2 minutes. I'm relaxing. But, anyways, I was gonna measure it again after the gym. I went to the gym. I had my personal training client. Then I went to take my blood pressure, and the cuff is always too small. Um, but I do it at two places, and it's pretty similar. Um, so I took it, and I had the three bananas. Did cardio. It was supposed to be a. I finally decided to. Well, it was just spur of the moment to make it a deload day, but not really. But I was going through the mobility and exercises that I do on the mat before. Usually, when I'm really rigid, I'm writing everything down. I do one or two. It takes me a long time to think about it and to, I take my time. I try to beat my record, and then I go do something with the weights, and then I come back to the mat. So I'm always going back and forth. And I've mentioned it before. It takes me 3 hours to do a workout, including that from going in to getting out. But today I decided to just do it like a little circuit of the exercises to try to release my back and my knees and all that stuff. And finally, I did like 2 or 3 times. I just stayed there for a while, and finally, I'm like, and I might do the same thing tomorrow. Just keep doing that. So I didn't get to any weights. The cardio was good. I was able to do a higher RPM on those two intervals. 100 RPM on the 15 gear, 15 minutes in total. But anyways, and then I was like, okay, I might feel a little bit more relaxed. Like the point being is that I haven't felt relaxed in a long time, and I'm completely isolated, and I use these lives to kind of vocalize everything, but I'm not relaxed when you feel like, you know. And I've been writing in notes, keeping track of the pressure and the dates and what I did, if stopping caffeine, did I eat before? And most of the times I eat before, but not directly before, but still. And 10 breaths, relaxing, and I come to realization I'm the constant stress and anxiety. So I've been trying to pinpoint what it is, and so that's it. And not being able to talk with someone for it to kind of release some of that. But when I was on the mat before leaving the gym, like as I was doing the stretches and mobility and stuff, there was a point where I did, with one exhale, feel relaxation for a tiny bit. So the point being is that's kind of what I'm trying to pinpoint what it is I can do, you know, to lower it. And um, yeah, so and then I went up and I went back to the pharmacy, which is just up the stairs in this mall. But then there was an elderly person on it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home. Well, first I went to the dollar store and got two big chocolate bars, so there's caffeine in there, so that's no bueno. And then I went home, and here I am. And to accept the fact that um, that is the death of me. you know, Isolation, loneliness, anxiety. No friends. Hypervigilant of other people because you know if you don't know, when you attract people with different motives. you know there's that. And then my financial woes, my living situation woes, all that stuff, and not being able to release it. So the acceptance of that. So I just wanted to mention that.